started, and I'm actually glad to interview this brother because it's been a long time since I actually heard great poetic knowledge come out somebody's mouth. So now, well, you know what? Why don't you introduce yourself a little bit?
All right, what's going on, y'all? My name is Mr. Pope. I am an inspirational hip-hop artist. I'm also a 5th grade reading teacher for Chicago Public Schools. I teach 5th grade ELA, English Language Arts. And I'm just glad to be here. I'm glad to be able to use my voice to promote self-love, to promote anti-bullying, to promote community, to promote just this idea of human connectedness. So,
all right. So we're gonna get to a couple little questions real quick, just so we can go on here and get this way so people can learn a little bit more about you.
all right.
I was interested in something that you said though. You a teacher?
I'm a teacher, yeah.
How long have you been teaching?
Been teaching for 5 years.
5 years. So you're a teacher, a poet. Is there any other like creative talents that you got somewhere that?
Yeah, I do a little drawing.
Okay.
I sketch a little bit. I cut a little hair. Some of the kids at the school.
Okay.
I try to give them haircuts. I tumble. I flip. I would say that's about it.
Oh, okay. So you've been your whole life been a creative journey.
Creative journey, entire life. Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you this quick question. How long have you been actually? I'm not gonna say rapping because that's a cliche type of word. I'm gonna say writing.
Well, I started writing. I started Christian rap.
Okay.
Probably 23 years ago.
Okay.
So I've come out with a couple of projects. One called Street Gospel, one called I'll Follow You, and I think as I've gotten wiser and experienced more and kind of like navigated through life and all of its issues and triumphs and low points and high points, kind of the music transitioned to more of an inspirational, a holistic perspective. So I've been doing it. It's always been about uplifting people though. From the Christian rap to the inspirational now. I've never written or I've never performed anything other than positive music that speaks to the essence of who we are.
Now, also, one of the songs you did, Self-Love.
Self-love.
Let me ask you a quick question. That Self-Love, was that song written from a certain journey in your life, or was it inspired from something else?
I think it was inspired from me. All of my music right now at this moment is kind of inspired by the students that I serve and the students that I teach. And so I've oftentimes recognized that a lot of what we are lacking and missing is, first of all, self-awareness and who we are, but then appreciating and loving who we are as well. So I have this anti-bullying campaign which talks about empathy and understanding how other people feel and trying to be great to other people. And then I had to take a couple steps back and say, well, how can we be great to other people? How can I promote anti-bullying and I haven't even promoted people loving on who they are? Because if I don't love myself, I'm not going to forget about anti-bullying. I'm going to treat you like I treat myself. And so it was inspired from that. And then I linked up with this girl from California, and actually I wanted her to do this other song.
Okay.
And then she was telling me, she was just like, I don't feel comfortable doing something that's not who I am. And so I was telling her about my self-love concepts, and it's crazy that now this is a whole movement that everybody's doing this type of music right now. This whole self-love journey and spend more time with them. This is all the music that I've ever done.
Okay.
But anyway, so we linked up and then she sent me the hook and I was like, oh, it was over.
Yeah, it was a phenomenal song, man.
It was over with from there.
It was hot right there. So, release dates.
So listen, I haven't done that song yet. Listen is out on all social media, on all platforms.
Okay.
iTunes, Pandora, everything. Listen is on there. But Self Love, I haven't released that yet.
Okay.
So I'm trying to. I'm probably gonna release that
You gotta
this
finish
month.
that.
Oh, it's done.
You
I just need to release it.
Okay. You got to, let's say, collabs. Any artists you ever, because I know I heard you to say California. Is there any other states you affiliated with certain artists, or is Chicago your main home base right now?
Well, I have a guy in Atlanta who I've done work with, producing side. Like, as far as singing and collaborating with other artists in that way, not quite. But I try to go to open mics, and I'll work with anybody. You know?
That's what's up.
I try to collab with anybody because I feel like the music pot is just too big in terms of fans. And so I've always, like I've told my brother when we started doing this together, I've always used to tell him, man, if we could just collab with people. I introduce you to my fans, you introduce me to your fans, and so which is why I'm just like, I work with anybody because that's how you build the network. If I'm on this person's track, and his fans hear me and they like me, and my fans hear him or her and they like, and it's just fans building on top of each other. So I would love to collaborate with people from all over the country.
That's what's up. Well, check this out. Got to get up out of here, but real quick, introduce like your media platforms as far as where we can find your music, names. Go ahead real quick.
Alright, so on Instagram you can look up Mr. Pope Music. I just changed it. It used to be Mr. Pope Chicago. So on all the other platforms it's Mr. Pope Chicago, but on Instagram it's Mr. Pope Music. And then you can check the website out, www.mrpopemusic.com. Look me up on Pandora, iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal. Mr. Pope Listen is the single. Name of the single is Listen, featuring Danny Weissman.
All right, y'all. So y'all done heard it first here. This the first and many more to come. But Mr. Pope right here is gonna be, I can already tell he's gonna be an artist that's hard to compete with. Not just of a competition thing, just of a mind frame, because how creative that this brother is. So, I'm Shanali. This is Chicago Cultural Performing Arts Media Alliance. We're gonna holler at y'all. Y'all be smooth, baby. Appreciate you, fam. All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Shanali. We are now at a tattooing event that D Productions is actually having. Also networked with the Chicago Cultural Performing Arts Media Alliance. So now we are here with Mr. Pope.